Now, if you're not afraid of something a little out of the ordinary,
vampires, werewolves, ghouls, ghosts, mummies that come back to life after 3,000 years. The magic moments of terror.
Yeah, I know. Oh, hey, I'm about to show a film that sat on the shelf for 7 years until it was snapped up on the cheap and offered as a double bill with I Drink Your Blood.
Meow, 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 meow.
That's right. Well, there is no actual skin eating in I Eat Your Skin, and no blood drinking in I Drink Your Blood, but that's okay because the two titles together make for a great poster. And you know what? I've always wanted to show this flick, so no better time than... Oh, don't worry, it's only about 82 minutes long. Anyway, hey, Sally the Zombie Cheerleader here, and what do you get when you mix a James Bond wannabe author with a thirst for female company, one pesky agent, an island full of oatmeal-faced zombies, a few pretty ladies, and voodoo? Yeah, I'm getting to it now. Welcome to Sally the Zombie Cheerleader's School of Horror and the I Eat Your Skin lesson. This film was originally shown with I Drink Your Blood and touted as one of 2 great blood horrors to rip out your guts. Even though there was no actual skin consumption, well, that's a shame. Greetings, fleshies, and welcome to Sally the Zombie Cheerleader's School of Horror. That's right. Buxom blondes babble over an attractive, accomplished author, a pesky publisher ponders paradise where hoodoo on the Isle of Voodoo takes place, and oodles of oatmeal-faced zombies roam. This is the nearly forgotten film with loads of zany comedy and foolishness. Hey, okay, settle down, class, settle down. But before we take a deep dive into the world of wide-eyed zany zombies, jungle hijinks, dramatic dancer drama, and the voodoo they do so well. Okay, I'll stop there. But before we get lost inside an island interior full of intrigue... Hey, fine. Let's discuss today's objectives for the class. So grab your seats, fleshies and fiends, sharpen that number 2 pencil, and start taking notes.
Come in discuss. Send more paramedics.
Okay, what will the fleshies and monsters know by the end of class that they didn't know or didn't want to know before tuning in to Sally's show? Understand why action novels are so popular.
Bond. James Bond.
Stop that! Anyway, explain the importance of checking the gas gauge before taking off.
Right, you're heading 044.
Hey, stop that! Anyway, explain why it's unsafe to stroll in the Voodoo Island jungle, not once, but twice! Explain the importance of not going to a place called Voodoo Island in the first place.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Hey! Explain why it might have been smarter to take a boat to Voodoo Island versus crash landing a plane in the sand.
Out of here! Look for Henry Turtle! It's a twister! It's a twister!
Stop that! For materials, well, you just need me, Sally. And pay attention, there will be a test at the end of class. And the class assignment? Well, we'll get to that soon, but first a few Sally fun film facts about I Eat Your Skin. All right, we have a full class today, so I'll try to keep some of this brief. I Eat Your Skin was initially filmed in 1964 in the Key of Biscayne, Florida. The film suffered from multiple setbacks and trouble due to the cast suffering from numerous health problems while filming in the Florida jungle. I Eat Your Skin sat on the shelf for at least 6 years until it was picked up by distributor Jerry Gross of Cinemation Industries. He needed a horror film to play on the bottom of a double bill with his production of I Drink Your Blood, which was released in 1971. The title was eventually changed to I Eat Your Skin. I Eat Your Skin falls far from a great film. Well, so much so that Cinemation's marketing department was afraid to include even a single second of footage from the film in the trailers for the two-film package.
Biggest, bloodiest, double horror show in history. I drink your blood and I eat your skin. Men become animals and eat their victims. I drink your blood and I eat your skin. A young boy infects an entire town with rabies and turns a group of men into a band of bloodthirsty zombies ravaging a peaceful countryside. I drink your blood and I eat your skin. Will make your blood curdle and your skin crawl. But you will sit there and suffer through the tortures of the damned. You will sit and watch this shocking ugliness splashing across the screen. You will ask yourself, what acts of sadism will this electric knife be used for? What horrors will be performed with this axe, this hose, this dagger, this gun, this sword? All the implements necessary to make this the ultimate in adult horror films. We have painted a bloody picture, but it is only a small part of what actually takes place in I Drink Your Blood and I Eat Your Skin. Can you take it? If you have a strong constitution, we challenge you to test it and sit through. I drink your blood and I eat your skin.
I Eat Your Skin wound up on the Two Great Blood Horrors bill because it was available and very affordable at a time when Jerry Gross needed another movie. All right, settle down, class, settle down. Our class assignment is to watch the 1964-1971 I Eat Your Skin, Zombies, Voodoo Blood Bath, Caribbean Adventure. Wait, how many titles is that? Anyway, but before we start, let's go over a few vocabulary words and movie goofs. Bad guy, the villain in a story. Charles Bentley, master of the zombie hordes. Cure for cancer. The zombies result from a botched attempt to cure cancer when Dr. August Belledo gets nowhere with animal injections, so he starts using the natives as human guinea pigs.
Honey, in case you ain't noticed, I not only got all the right parts, but I got them in all the right places.
I know this. Oh, I know this.
Hey, how is that even relevant? Anyway, crazy, deadly, overkill title. The film's title, I Eat Your Skin. Well, it sounds gory and malicious, and it's about zombies and voodoo ritual sacrifices, but no fleshies were consumed in the making of this film. Sad. Now that's a zombie movie. Oatmeal. Well, it's not just for breakfast anymore. It's the main ingredient for Voodoo Island zombies.
What I do now is I take a real brisk walk each morning. Doctors are figuring out it's better for you than jogging. And I'll tell you something else they're just figuring out. Oatmeal is even better for you than you thought. High in fiber, high in protein, low in calories, and no cholesterol whatsoever. You see the sign? Word's getting out. The sign wasn't there yesterday, but it's there now, and there'll be more of them tomorrow.
Quaker oatmeal. It's the right thing to do.
Voodoo Island, a perfect setting for a trashy novel, apparently the ideal vacation spot, full of jungle goodness, venomous snakes, voodoo, and an army of zombies. All right, class, all right, settle down. You have your vocabulary words. Now it's time for movie goofs. All right, movie goofs. This is the part where you should be taking notes. And pay attention! Well, the list is pretty short. Anyway, the whole movie is a goof.
When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Well, apparently they ran out of room in hell. All right, class, all right. You have your vocabulary words and movie goof checked off. Now, your assignment is to watch the 1964 or 1971 I Eat Your Skin, Zombie, Voodoo Blood Bath, Caribbean Adventure.
Send me a top.
I see dead people.
looked up, and there she stood on the balcony as nature meant her to be. The blood began beating in his temples. Her eyes were blue, black, gorgeous beads of beautiful ebony. They called, demanded him to come to her. He was up the stairs in a few bounds, and before he knew it, he was standing in her doorway.
Well, go on, go on.
Where was I? Let's see. Oh, yes. There he stood, framed in the doorway. She was on the bed. Her breath was coming heavy now in short, abrupt bursts. The veins in his throbbing temples were beating as if they would burst.
So he picked up the pulsating pail of ice water and dreamily dumped it on her. That's right out of your second novel, Hot Lips.
Hey, old buddy. Welcome home. Did you lose all your millions at Monte Carlo?
Where have you been? I've been trying to get in touch with you since I came back.
Well, to tell you the truth, old buddy, I was holed up in my room all this time working on this, great story.
You haven't turned in one word in 3 months. Where is this great story?
Oh, up here, old guardian of my mental treasures, up here.
Okay, Harry Harris. You've got exactly 30 seconds to get off your can. I've got a job for you. You've got 15 seconds to get up from here.
Are you?
5 seconds.
Oh no, there's my husband.
Hey, Doug, did you say something about a job? Cool it, buddy, cool it.
Enrico, come.
Wait a minute, that's my suitcase and my typewriter.
I'll explain later.
Look, Doc, wait a minute.
Am I late, T.H.?
Oh, no, of course not. Doc, this is my secretary. We've got some dictating to do.
Hey, Harris.
Oh, honey, keep your pencil sharp, will you? I'll be right back.
But honey, you don't understand.
Sorry, old man, no room, no room.
Harris, I'm gonna kill you.
It's a little drafty in here.
I'm gonna kill you, Harris.
Where to, sir?
Straight to the airport, Enrico, and step on it.
Wait a minute, what do you mean airport?
Ride, Captain, ride upon your mystery ship. Be amazed.
I know, I Eat Your Skin and I Drink Your Blood are two films with absolutely nothing in common, save the zombie part, with titles that have nothing to do with what happens in the movie. I know. They were just cool sounding titles to attract the teenage fleshies is all. Oh hey, Sally the Zombie Cheerleader here, and I hope you are enjoying I Eat Your Skin.
Now.
That's right, there's nothing like a good dance routine to get the zombie juices flowing. Hey, stop that. Well, I was rather juicy that night. Anyway, I Eat Your Skin sat on the shelf for 7 years, forgotten, while Del Tenney's even more ludicrous, The Horror of Party Beach, was snapped up for distribution just after production in 1964. Well, that's interesting since I Eat Your Skin is a decent voodoo movie. The voodoo rituals are performed very well, and they give just a hint of authenticity. And instead of the usual Hollywood pidgin English, much of the Islanders' dialogue is in Spanish.
¿Por qué es el avión a la playa, señor?
Yeah, you think this movie is better than I Drink Your Blood? Oh my goodness! Yeah!
Yeah, and it's a shame that this was the second half of a double bill. I don't think many fleshies were left to watch it after I Drink Your Blood. But who knows? Anyway, let's get back to I Eat Your Skin.
Wait a minute, what do you mean airport?
When I was in Monte Carlo, I met a Lord Carrington at the casino. He had a most interesting tale to tell.
Was he winning or losing?
This Wells, Tom, it really doesn't matter. Lord Carrington inherited an island in the Caribbean
And this island is so remote that only he could approximate its location.
What, pray tell, does all this have to do with me?
You, playboy writer, my card-playing wife, and I are going to this island. You're starting on your next bestseller.
Oh, no. Enrico, pull over.
Now, wait just a minute. Let me finish. If you don't like my story, I'll take you back to the hotel and you can continue your debauchery. The more that I heard what was happening on Voodoo Island.
Voodoo Island?
Yes, that's the name of the island. The more I began to think what a wonderful background this would make for an adventure novel. In the first place, the natives practice voodoo.
So they practice voodoo?
Secondly, there's a large quantity of highly poisonous snakes in the island.
Oh, you're hurting your cause.
Now listen, please. Lord Carrington has set up a foundation to perform experiments with the snake venom. There's been a famous scientist there for years trying to find a cure for cancer.
Interesting, but not interesting enough. Sorry.
Now, wait. Let me finish. I haven't gotten to the most important part yet. These voodooists actually perform human sacrifices. And that there's some superstition about an army of walking dead. I presume you would call them zombies.
You actually contemplate taking that lovely, voluptuous kook of a wife whom you claim to love, and me, your breadwinner, whom you claim to be your best friend, to an island overrun with dead people, practicing human sacrifices and voodoo for the sake of a good book?
There is one important thing I did leave out.
What is that?
Girls.
Girls?
Virgin natives. Just waiting for some sophisticated swinger like you to come along and pluck them off their tropical vines. Yeah. It was very funny. Lord Carrington said that a few years ago, all the men of the island were out to sea fishing when a hurricane struck, and it left the island populated with 5 girls to every 1 man.
5 to 1? Interesting.
Did you miss me?
Oh, Tommy, I longed for your arms, your lips, your... All right. Will you please tell me what this cockamamie thing is all about?
You won't believe it. Let Moneybags explain.
All right, okay. What the hell is this all about?
Now, Coral, calm down.
I'm right in the middle of the greatest canasta game ever. I've got Sophie into me for $3.42, and the beach boy walks by and says that this smo calls and says pack for a week and to meet him at the airport. Now, give her the explanation.
Coral, lovely. Because I love you so much and because I want you to have everything, I'm taking you and your best lover away on a vacation. Just think, 4 or 5 hours across that lovely blue Caribbean lies a land of every man's dreams, where we can lie in the hot sun all day and drink long, cool, exotic rum drinks.
I can do that at the Fontainebleau.
Okay, big mouth, just get in the plane.
But...
Just get in the plane.
Don't talk to me like that.
If you don't get in the plane this very minute, I'm going to cancel every one of your charge accounts in every department store, couturier, salon in this country. And in Paris, and in London.
Well, you don't have to get dirty about it. What am I doing up here? I get sick in elevators.
Carl.
It's all right, darling. We'll be there soon.
Can you see it? It doesn't seem to be where we marked it on the map, sir.
I don't understand. Lord Carrington marked it himself.
Well, we better find something soon.
Look!
You think you can make it?
We'll make a go at it, sir.
Well, switch over to the emergency tank.
We are on the emergency tank now, sir.
Here, let me take over. Maybe I can make the beach. see where we are.
I wonder where the inhabitants are, Tom.
Well, I spotted a glimpse of a house up at that end of the island.
Hey, would you bring me a banana or coconut or something? Well, I got hungry with excitement.
You could do with a little dieting, honey.
Well, get a load of talking tubbo.
Look, none of that. You stay with the plane. I'll be back as soon as possible. Enrico, you better give me my gun.
Hurry back.
Senor.
Buenos dias, senor.
We've been forced to land on the beach. Can you tell me where I can get some help?
Sí, senor. Follow me. Viene conmigo.
Here, let me take those for you. What are those drums?
Ah, senor. They are voodoo drums. Desde que usted ha llegado. En esta noche va a haber un sacrificio.
Sacrifice?
Sí, un sacrificio por Don Bela Hueda.
What's going to be sacrificed?
Yo no sé, señor. No puedo hacer más.
Ah, welcome, fleshies, welcome, as I show you the best vacation spot in the ocean. And it's called VooDoo Island. That's right. Are you looking for a unique place to vacation? Well, just hop in your seriously inadequate plane and crash land on our silky beach sand. Enjoy an untamed jungle bursting with poisonous snakes, swampy water, and dozens of wide-eyed, oatmeal-faced zombies. Enjoy the local traditions and take in a dance show or two. Oh, and stay for the sacrifice. And don't forget to tip your waiter.
Hey, Sally, I hear a spot just opened up on the plane for you. Yeah, a spot opened up.
Hey, be quiet. Anyway, gather your favorite fleshy friends and book your vacation at VooDoo Island today, where fleshies are just dying to get in.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, that's right. Fleshies aren't made from poisonous snake bites. Well, they're made from zombie bites.
Bites, and speaking of bites, this movie bites, and so do you, Sally.
Stop that!
Meow, meow.
I know, everybody's a critic. Anyway, let's get back to I Eat Your Skin.
Señor, acá está el cadáver, señor.
Tomás, venga aquí. You're afraid, see?
Sí, somos tres.
Mr. Fairchild! Mr. Fairchild, if you can hear me. Don't be frightened. We're friends. We won't hurt you. Oh, Mr. Fairchild, thank goodness you're all right. I'm not Mr. Fairchild. I'm Tom Harris.
Oh, yes, Mr. Harris. I'm Charles Bentley. Mr. Fairchild radioed you'd be coming. Terribly sorry this had to happen to you. Been hunting the man who killed him for over a week. He's violently insane, of course.
Suddenly went berserk, slaughtered his wife and child, and now this. I hope he didn't hurt you. Not for the want of trying. Tomás, Mario. Toman esta dirección. He ran in that direction, didn't he? Yes, he went that way. Cuidado! Okay. We have to get to him before his own people do. They got him first. I hate to think what they'd do to him. You see, Mr. Harris, these are very simple people. They understand only that deed, not the cause. Deranged mind, a homicidal maniac. It's quite beyond their comprehension. Well, I saw your plane coming in. I couldn't tell where it landed. We ran out of gas and we had to land on the beach. You've had 2 narrow escapes. Let's hope the rest of your stay on the island isn't quite so hazardous. Come on. Pablo. Sí, señor. Encierro, que no habla.
Sí, señor.
¿Comprende?
Sí, señor.
Finger!
Get in the plane. Lock the door.
¿Por qué vayas aquí, eh? ¿Eh? Vengan ustedes a sus casas.
¿Por qué es el avión a la playa, señor?
No les importa. Vayan ustedes. Robbie, ustedes cuatro esperan aquí.
Sí, señor. Ustedes cuatro, esperamos aquí.
Mr. Fairchild, I'm Charles Bentley.
How do you do?
I'm Lord Carrington's overseer on the plantation here on the island.
Mr. Bentley, this is my wife, Coral.
Am I glad to see you, honey?
Well, it's my pleasure. Well, welcome to our island. Let's go up to the house. You can freshen up, and then we'll celebrate your arrival.
Thank you.
What about the plane? Roby and his men will roll it up on the beach and tie it down. This is Guarita, my housekeeper.
Welcome.
She'll take good care of you.
Thank you, honey. Oh, Mr. Bentley, what a lovely house you have. It's so tropical.
Well, come in, come in. Now, please, all of you, mi casa es su casa. My house is your house.
This way, please. This way, please.
All right, come on, honey. Oh, Dunk. Tom, look. What a glorious tropical sunset.
Look, you two, there's something very strange going on in this island. I don't know what it is. But this afternoon when I was coming up to the... Guarita?
Si, senor.
Guarita, is it true there is to be a sacrifice tonight?
Sacrifice? Who's sacrificing what?
I do not understand, senor. I'll show you to your room. This way, please.
We'll talk about this later.
You frightened me.
Oh, I am sorry. What part of heaven did you fly down from?
Oh, boy. Mr. Harris, I've read some of your books, and I only hope you're more original in person.
Well, I'm afraid that's one of the occupational hazards of being a writer. You, stand naked before the world. Well, the least you can do is tell me your name.
Only on one condition, if you mix me something very cold to drink.
Well, lead the way.
I'm Janine Bilodeau. My father, Dr. August Bilodeau, is here on the island doing some experimental research.
Oh, so your father is the man that's going to find the cure to the world's deadliest disease.
Let us say, Mr. Harris, that my father is doing his very best. He works hard. Too hard, perhaps.
Well, here.
Salute? I see you at least mix an excellent drink, Mr. Harris. What is it?
A Rob Roy.
Oh. Well, what brings such an important person such as yourself to VooDoo Island?
To find you. A wandering sailor came by one day and told me...
She's got Betty Davis eyes. I know. Did you see those big wide eyes? Yeah. It's crazy. And you know what? I have seen a lot of zombies in my lifetime, but I have never seen a breakfast cereal version of a zombie.
Meow, 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 meow.
I know. Maybe that's why their eyes are so wide. Oh, hey, Sally the Zombie Cheerleader here, and I hope you are enjoying this film. So far, Tom Harris is hooking up with the first blonde he meets, and the Fairchilds are acting like they are at Club Med.
Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we done yet?
No, if I have to watch it, you have to watch it too. Anyway, the bad 60 pickup lines are just tragic. I eat your skin and I drink your blood have nothing in common, but they do represent two different cinematic views on zombies. I Eat Your Skin was made before George Romero came along. And this film featured zombies in the original sense of the meaning, where they are dumb, shuffling creatures restored to life via Caribbean voodoo rituals. And as most films of their time, they drew on two classics of the genre, White Zombie made in 1932 and I Walked with the Zombie made in 1943, which between them inspired a steady stream of B-budget voodoo zombie films throughout the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. And I'll give Tenney some credit. He created some fairly believable-looking voodoo ritual scenes, but the film's best feature is its zombies, appearing with big, white, opaque circles instead of eyes and cracked, peeling skin. The effect is quite creepy.
Hey, not bad for oatmeal. No, not at all.
Stop that! Well, they were on a budget. Anyway, let's get back to I Eat Your Skin.
Such as yourself to VooDoo Island.
To find you. A wandering sailor came by one day and told me of a beautiful blonde goddess who inhabited this island.
From which one of your books was that line?
My next one, I hope.
I see you've already met Janine. Mr. Harris, this is Dr. August Bilodeau.
Oh, how do you do, Doctor?
How do you do? Charles was telling me in the garden about your arrival, Mr. Harris. And if, as I understand it, you're here to gather background material for a new novel, you've certainly made a very successful start.
Well, I'm afraid I'd prefer to fictionalize that incident.
It must have been horrible.
Well, that native that killed the fisherman and attacked me this afternoon, there was something very unnatural about him. That skin and those eyes. You know, I've heard a rumor that there's an army of walking dead on this island. Is there any truth to that?
Well, maybe I can't explain this, Mr. Harris. Growing on this island is a very rare plant that when the roots are crushed and left to dry in the sun, it forms a very toxic narcotic. And for centuries, the natives have used this as we use alcohol. But excessive use of this narcotic sets up a strong chemical reaction in the body tissues. Maybe that can explain the abnormal appearance of the native and his deadly intent.
Well, I see you've started without us.
Hi, everybody.
I must apologize. We had a little trouble deciding what to wear.
Enrico, make that a double. Oh, I feel like swinging tonight. Well, who's this pretty little thing?
Coral and Duncan Fairchild, this is Janine and Dr. August Bilodeau.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Dinner served, senor.
Gracias, Guarita. Benignos. If you want those cocktails, I'm afraid you'll have to bring them to the table with you. Guarita is a magnificent cook. One thing she will not tolerate is food getting cold.
Thank you, honey.
Perhaps it's just as well. I have a Bourgeois I'm very proud of. Hard liquor will just dull the palate.
The only smoke that's ever going to be safe is a good cigar.
Oh, I disagree. Someday they're going to get the clean tobacco in the right filter. Now, you mark my words.
Gentlemen, shall we continue this in the other room?
That's a very good idea. Very good. Oh, that was fine.
Now, Mr. Harris, what do you think of our island now?
Oh, it's beautiful. Almost unreal.
What are those drums? That fisherman told me this afternoon that there would be a sacrifice tonight.
Sacrifice? Nonsense. Well, in your cosmopolitan cities, when you want to enjoy yourself, you go to a nightclub. Even in your small towns, you have bars and movies and dances. Well, here on the island, when the natives want to have fun, they beat on drums and dance.
Well, why do they call this island Voodoo Island?
Any voodoo that's practiced on this island today is quite harmless, I assure you.
Oh, really? Mr. Bentley, I noticed that you had quite an interesting library, and especially the section on local religions and customs.
Oh, yes, that's one of my hobbies.
I was wondering if you minded if I browsed around a while.
Not at all. Help yourself anytime.
Thank you very much.
Well, you'll excuse me. I'm afraid I have to be in the fields rather early in the morning.
And I to my laboratory.
Oh, Doctor, I was wondering if you allowed outside observers to enter your domain. I'd like very much to see your laboratory.
Well, maybe in the morning, after I've finished my rounds, I could give you all a tour of the island.
I would like that very much.
Well, good night.
Good night.
Anyone for a nightcap,
Not for me. I feel slightly dizzy as it is.
I'm game if you are, honey.
Okay, cutie.
Care to take a walk?
Okay. But I warn you, I've studied jujitsu.
You two care to come?
Now, wouldn't you hate us if we did? No, we're just going to stay here and get loaded.
Doug, don't you feel tired or something?
Carl.
at that moon.
That's nice. Whoops. Bread and butter.
Don't you ever get lonely with no other young people down here?
Sometimes. But I paint. And I swim. And I horseback ride. And I go to San Juan about twice a year.
Maybe I can talk you into coming to Miami soon.
Perhaps. If only I could get my father to leave this island.
Why? Is there something wrong? Maybe I can help.
If only you could.
Good Lord, what happened to you?
Howdy! Hang on.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
What's happened?
That's what I'd like to find out. We were out there walking in the garden when 3 of these creatures with the eyes jumped on us. 3 of them.
I had no idea the natives were using the drug so extensively. I'll post guards around the house. First thing in the morning, my men and I will go after them. Now, I think it might be best if all of us tried to get some sleep.
Mr. Bentley, perhaps you could answer one question first.
Well, I'll try, but I'm not sure I know what's going on right under my nose.
Well, these men or creatures or things or whatever they are murdered a man this afternoon and tried to kill me. Tonight, they did everything possible to kidnap Janine. Now, why? What do they want?
Mr. and Mrs. Fairchild, would you take Janine upstairs, please?
Certainly. Come along, darling.
Every day should start with Quaker Oats.
Oatmeal is back in the news. Doctors confirm again, if you're on a low-fat diet, oatmeal can help reduce your cholesterol. And oatmeal, of course, has no sodium. Also...
Now, there's some good news for you. Of course, I've known that for a long time. I learned it by making Quaker Oats part of my own diet. For my own good heart, my own good health, and just feeling good every day.
Every day should feel that good.
For a group of friends.
Why are you so worried about this party anyway?
I just want to make a good impression.
Come on. It'll be nice to catch up, you know, reconnect.
A night of fun. Becomes a night of terror.
You kids be careful. There's a killer on the loose.
hello there. I'm Count Gordon Duval, and I doing my homework. Why do I have homework? I signed up for Sally the Zombie Cheerleader School of Horror, and she is quite the taskmaster. Find out for yourself at your own risk. Oh, come on, you're kidding.
My dear Fiend Boris, this is some really good-looking barbecue skin. And, well, hello, my dear Fiends. I am Bobby Gal Munster, and this is my dear Fiend, Boris the Buzzard of Munster Movie Night. And, well, we're here to eat your skin. and here it is. In fact, we're here for Sally's feature film, I Eat Your Skin. And believe me, it is delicious. But I do need to drink a little blood with it to help it go down. Delicious skin, delicious. Would you like some more, Boris? Yeah? Okay. Delicious. Delicious. Keep screaming, my dear fiends. Keep screaming.
So the only virgin on the island lives in the big house and just so happens to be Tom's main squeeze? Yeah, I know. I bet you Mr. Harris has the perfect solution for saving the only virgin. Hey! Hey, Sally the Zombie Cheerleader here, and I hope you're enjoying I Eat Your Skin. Well, so far, Voodoo Island is living up to its name. There are zombies, snakes, and lots of jungle. But yet, I have yet to see Tom Harris sit down and write his book. Well, I guess he's too busy chatting up the blonde bombshell. And speaking of bombshells, Tenney made several low-budget films during the 1960s. He was the producer of Psychomania, Violent Midnight, made in 1963. He directed Curse of the Living Corpse in '64, and the Z-movie classic Horror of Party Beach in 1964.
Foolish atomic beasts who live off human blood.
Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, after 1964, Tenney appears to have vanished. And it wasn't until about 40 years later that he appeared with the script for Do You Want to Know a Secret in 2001. And then he directed Descendant in 2003. Sadly, Tenney passed in 2013. Or maybe he got stuck on Voodoo Island. Who knows? Anyway, let's get back to I Eat Your Skin.
I didn't want to frighten them. But you certainly have a right to know as much as I know. No, I don't pretend to know the subtlety of these people's religion. I don't think any outsider does. Here. Why these creatures want Janine? I can only guess. My guesses frighten me. This book was written by one of the foremost experts on voodooism in the world. Now, in it, he tells the story of a medical missionary in Africa whose daughter was killed by the local tribe. Yes, here it is. Dr. Jacobson had been treating the natives for a disease which they'd been stricken with for some time. So many of them were dying that they were willing to try anything. All the young virgins of the tribe had been sacrificed to their god, Dumbella Owida. The only girl left was Dr. Jacobson's blonde daughter. Now, one night, the son of the tribe's chief was stricken with the disease. The chief had the blonde girl sacrificed and his son recovered. Now, the fact that the doctor treated the boy, of course, is the thing that saved his life. But the tribe believed that the sacrifice of the young blonde girl had saved the boy's life. Now, I know that the descendants of that tribe are the natives on this island. They were brought here by the slave traders centuries ago.
You mean to tell me that the natives on this island today still believe they can avoid a catastrophe by sacrificing a young blonde virgin, in this case Janine?
It seems to fit.
Well, can't you put a stop to this? Don't you have any control over your own people?
Mr. Harris, these people have had their superstitions for centuries. Now, you can't expect them to drop them in a matter of decades.
I thought you said, Mr. Bentley, earlier this evening that the voodoo practiced on this island was harmless.
I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'll go post those guards. Good night.
Please go.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you, but I have to talk to you. Now, I don't know what's going on in this island, but I do know you're in serious trouble. I want you to leave with us tomorrow afternoon at low tide.
I can't. I can't go without my father. I'm all he has in the world.
Well, your concern is very commendable, but I think this is a little one-sided. If you're all he has in the world, I should think he'd want to protect you.
He's a dedicated man. You don't understand that, do you? Without his work, he'd be nothing. It's his whole life.
I thought you told me you were his whole life.
Please, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I don't know why I'm getting involved in something that's none of my business.
Tom? I'm sorry. I realize you're just trying to help. I need you.
Adoradores del Dios serpiente. 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 Adoradores del Dios serviente. Adoradores del Dios serviente.
satisfecho. Papa Nivo, dinos, ¿cómo es posible quitar esta maldición de nuestras islas?
Dame la huella, no está satisfecho hasta que posee la chive sin cuernos. Él quiere a Janine Viladu como esposa cuando la luna está llena.
Gracias, Fernando.
Good morning, Mr. Harris.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Bentley.
Un café, por favor. You seem to have found food for thought. I hope you've done as well by your stomach.
Oh, yes, I've been very well taken care of, thank you.
Where are Mr. and Mrs. Fairchild?
They haven't come down yet. What time is it?
Just after 10. You either worked very quickly or you got up very early this morning.
When a story interests me, I move right along.
This one must be fascinating.
Yes, it is. I'm writing about what's happened to us since we arrived on this island. But I'm afraid, like so much of life, no one will believe it.
I don't like to seem inhospitable, but in view of what's happened, I think it might be best for you and your friends to leave the island as soon as possible.
Oh, I quite agree. I've instructed Enrico to locate gas for the airplane.
Terribly sorry this had to happen right now.
Last night, you said you'd show me Dr. Biladou's laboratory.
I'm afraid I'll have to declare the laboratory out of bounds. If you'll excuse me, I'll get back to work.
Morning is breaking, everyone's waiting. You've got to start off with some nourishment today. Something with protein, something that's warming, something that helps to drive the winter chill away. There is a plus in breakfast like us. We are the ones both warm and nutritious. Instant or regular or one that's flavored. Choose what you want to start the day. Nourishment for breakfast, oatmeal today. There is a plus in breakfast like us. We are the ones both warm and nutritious. Instant or regular or one that's flavored. What better way to start this day? Warm, good, warm nourishment. Nourishment for breakfast, oatmeal today.
Nothing is better for thee than meat.
Death is the ultimate shared human experience, right? The great cosmic inevitability. And if we didn't try to resist inevitability, then we could all end up going crazy and killing each other. Thank you.
Wouldn't want that, now would we?
This was supposed to be a therapeutic weekend. This was supposed to be something that we could control. We are in a kill or be killed situation.
Something happened here, and we have to make sure it doesn't happen to anyone else. Namely us.
Go and piss the wrong guy off in the woods, and you are done for, man.
Valerie thinks anything where people die is cool.
That's because dying is cool.
Good morning, Tom. Coffee, please.
Morning, Dunk.
Well, well, good morning, lover.
Hi, sweetie pie.
Look, Dunk, your genius has been working.
Hey, buddy boy, looks like you jumped off the mental wagon with vengeance. Oh, boy, I love you, I love you.
Hey, lay off. You'll get the paper all soggy. If you're gonna wear that, I can't stay around here.
You're sweet, honey.
I'll see you two children later.
Hey, listen. After what happened last night,
Do you think it's a good idea to go wandering around this island?
I've got to find out what's going on around here.
But don't you want me to go with you?
No, you stay here with Coral. And be ready to leave at 3 o'clock this afternoon. I've got Enrico loading the plane with gas, and we'll try to take off in the wet sand.
All right.
Hi.
Sleepyhead, do you know what time it is?
You'll be happy to know that I've given our conversation of last night a great deal of thought. I've decided to ask Father if he'll leave the island with us. That is, if you want us to come.
Oh, you know I do. I suppose we can get everybody into the plane. Of course, Coral will have to leave some of her luggage behind. Come on. You get dressed and we'll go tackle your father. What is this place?
I don't know. I've never seen it before.
These are symbols that are used in voodoo sacrificial rites.
What was that?
I don't know.
I can't see a thing.
Like this. I don't know, but I know you're coming with us this afternoon. Where's your father's laboratory?
This way.
Come on.
This is it.
This is your father's lab?
Yes. During the war, the Navy built a gun emplacement in the cliffs to protect the bay. Well, my father built it over into his lab.
Come on. Hurry.
Wait, Tom! I know him. He's my friend. Fernando, what on earth are you doing here?
I'm sorry, Miss Janine. I wanted to warn you. You must leave the island.
Why must she leave the island?
She's in great danger. She must leave now, today.
In danger from whom, Fernando?
Papa Nebo. He wants to make you the goat without horns.
What do you mean, goat without horns?
I must leave now. Please, miss. You must go.
What's in here?
I don't know.
Don't you just love a couple that gets attacked in the jungle during a lovely stroll, only to return for another stroll? And if you have a secret zombie-making lab, shouldn't you hide the entrance and secure it a little better? I mean, anyone could walk in.
Here's Johnny.
Oh, and speaking of secret labs, what were they doing with the snake venom? Did they just treat the venom with x-rays? And how is that concoction even remotely close to a cure for cancer? No wonder the island is crawling with oatmeal zombies.
Meow, 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 meow.
That's right, Skelly Cat. You can't make zombies with radioactive snake spit.
Hey, Sally, we have a drink for you. Yeah, drink it up.
Hey, stop that! I'm already a zombie, and that stuff doesn't work. Anyway, let's get back to I Eat Your Skin.
Janine! What are you doing here? I told you never to come here. Mr. Harris, I thought I left word that I wasn't to be disturbed.
Father, please. I've never seen you like this before. Tom and I came to ask you to leave the island with us. You've been wanting to leave for a long time. Now's your chance.
Come with us, Doctor. I have reason to believe your daughter will be in serious trouble if you stay on here.
Please, leave at once. Janine, you go to the house and go to your room.
Father,
do as I say!
It's too late.
Why?
Believe me, it is too late. I know I was very selfish in wanting to keep you here with me. Mr. Harris, I'd appreciate it if you took Janine with you.
Of course, but what's going on in here? What are you people up to?
It's best that you don't know. There's nothing anyone can do. I think you'd better go now.
Father, please. Please come with us. I can't leave without you.
Goodbye, baby.
It's late. We're going to have to leave if we're going to catch that tide.
No. No, Tom, I'm not leaving. No!
Where are they, sir?
It's past 3 o'clock.
Here they come now.
You girls stay here. Enrico, Doug, come with me. Come on, let's get this thing airborne.
Venga, los matan.
Look out!
Hello, friend. Mormo here. I've started my very own collection and personal series of trading cards. Each one is personally hand-drawn and designed by me. This has been a creative and lucrative business for myself. I personally autograph and date each one. Each card is uniquely different. If you would like to order a card today, you can search for Mormozine on eBay or contact me at mormozine@hotmail.com. Thanks so much.
Hey, are we on? Wake up! Yep, I think the camera's going. Can you see it? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're supposed to be on hiatus or something like that, right? But we got a list in here of what Sally, the zombie cheerleader, is going to be playing on her show. Do you know who Sally is? Oh, she is like a teacher. She plays movies and tells you all about them. But it's not boring. It's actually pretty cool. Yes, she makes learning fun. So, her movies are going to be Death Dream, I Drink Your Blood, I Eat Your Skin, and House on Skull Mountain. Yeah, I know. I don't understand why anybody would want to drink your blood or eat your skin when there's plenty of Mountain Dew and Cheetos. Yeah, now, Skull Mountain sounds kind of cool. Would you like to go to Skull Mountain? All right, maybe we'll do that. Oh, you know what? I think this is all connected. I think you're having a death dream that you drank blood, ate skin, and it all took place on Skull Mountain. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. So anyway, check out Sally the Zombie Cheerleader. Watch all her great movies. And if you get bored, you can come see us. Janko and Hal, Horror Gaming Theater. I don't know. It's on YouTube or something. Anyway, take it easy. Bye.
You know, whenever someone says you shouldn't know, it means you need to know. Well, now we know what the lab is for. And all those poor fleshies getting injections, I don't think they gave permission to the doc to give them that jab. And you know what? That's just not right.
That a give?
Oh, Sally the Zombie Cheerleader here, and I Eat Your Skin has not produced any skin eating yet. And you know what? All this talk of skin and eating, I'm starving now.
Don't look at us. Yeah, we didn't do anything.
Don't worry, eating you guys will give me permanent indigestion. You're safe. Anyway, did you see that toy plane explosion? I mean, that must have cost them a small fortune. You know, it does pay to have good CGI.
They didn't have CGI back then. They had terrible special effects. Yeah, terrible.
I know that. I was just saying. Anyway, I'm starving right now and I think I need a bite to eat. While I go chase down a snack or two, let's get back to I Eat Your Skin. And I think I need to eat some skin. Or, I don't know, hug skin, something. Anyway, I'll be back.
Más rápidos, más rápidos.
Nothing else for it. See you, buddy.
No, no. Suélteme. No. No, no. No, no, Papá Nebo, por favor, no me hagas eso. Haré cualquier cosa.
Aguántalo.
No, 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 no.
Casa de la muerte. ¿Está preparado sacrificio?
Ella está lista, Papa Nego.
Vamos.
Where'd that boat come from?
What are you going to do with a flare gun?
I don't know, but it's better than nothing.
I wonder where this leads.
I don't know, but we haven't got much choice.
What are they doing?
Wait a minute, I've got an idea. Put these on. Come on, come on. Look, comedian, put it on.
I'm Popeye the Quaker Man. I eats all the oats I can.
Popeye! Space creatures are stealing sweeties! Where is the spinach?
Can the spinach? I wants me instant Quaker oatmeal. It's the hot part of me balanced breakfast. You forgetting something? Ahoy! Now there's a Popeye comic book and specially marked boxes of instant Quaker oatmeal.
Popeye wants a Quaker. I'm the Count Cordival, and I'm going back to school. Yes, I've got to learn a little bit more about horror and who's going to teach me. But Sally, the zombie cheerleader, she's got the school of horror. And, you know, you got to go to the best to learn the real stuff. Right? Right. All right, fill in the form.
the end of Voodoo Island and Charles Bentley's dream of conquering the Earth with an indestructible army.
Come on.
Oh, Janine.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Janine, hurry. Come on.
¡Venga, hombre! ¡Mátalo! ¡Mátalo!
Where are they?
I don't know.
¡Ándale, más rápido, más rápido!
Cast off that line.
What's the matter? The damn thing won't start.
Más rápidos. Vayan, hombres, vayan.
Doug, take over.
Please don't touch it.
I was getting no place with the injections of the animals. So I started using natives as human guinea pigs. And instead of getting closer to a cure for cancer, the bombarded snake venom was setting up a curious reaction in the body tissues, making the subject devoid of will, a human vegetable.
Please, doctor, don't talk.
3 natives died because of my futile attempts. And when he found the results of my experiments, Bentley became obsessed with the idea of creating an army of these unfortunate people. And he threatened to expose me to the authorities unless I helped him with this mad scheme.
But why did Bentley try to kill Janine?
If Bentley needed Father, with me out of the way, he wouldn't have any fear of him leaving.
Oh, my baby. What a life I've given you. Mr. Harris?
Yes, sir.
Perhaps.
He reached the top of the trellis which led to her bedroom, and cautiously he peeked inside. There she was on the bed, naked, her bedclothes thrown off because of the heat. His heart stopped at her magnificence. He climbed through the window and stood there looking at her. Slowly, she stirred in her sleep. Slowly, her eyes began to open, and they looked at each other. At that rare moment, they knew they must have each other. He stripped off his clothes and was about to go to her when...
Oh, you...
Oh, hi.
You...
Robinson! Danger! No, Will Robinson! Danger!
Wow, that's a shame. All those breakfast zombies blown up. What a waste of good zombies. And what about all the fleshies that lived on the island? Well, that's what you call one heck of an ending. Of course, I'm not sure what was worse, the island blowing up special effects or the plane explosion. So, takeaway lessons. Oatmeal. It's not just a breakfast cereal anymore.
Nothing is better for thee than me.
Hey, stop that! If you're planning to fly to VooDoo Island, make sure you check the fuel in your plane. Radioactive snake spit is not the best way to make zombies. Sometimes the best looking vacation spot isn't what it's cracked up to be. Fleshies should never be allowed to make zombies unless they are doing it the old-fashioned way, like voodoo.
From Haiti, land of the voodoo.
Anyway, class is over and it's time for all of you to leave. Until next time, this is Sally the Zombie Cheerleader and her School of Horror. Bye! Oh, and don't forget to turn in your test papers before you leave.